Once upon a time, in a peaceful village surrounded by green hills, there lived a man named Chima. Chima was the wealthiest man anyone had ever seen. He had big houses, shiny cars, and plenty of servants. Whenever he visited the village, he threw money around, helping the poor and making people believe he was kind and generous. But Chima was not who he seemed to be. He carried a dark secret, a secret so terrible that no one could imagine it. Chima had a habit. He married young, poor girls from the village, promising their families wealth and a better life. But after the wedding, the girl would vanish. Chima always told the villagers that his wives were sent abroad to study or work. Everyone believed him because he always gave the girls' family lots of money, built them houses, and showered them with gifts. One day, Chima set his eyes on a beautiful girl named Amora. Amora was different from the others. She was kind, smart, and from a noble but humble family in a neighboring village. Her parents loved her deeply but struggled with poverty. When Chima approached them with riches and promises to send Amora abroad to study, they couldn't resist. Amora didn't want to marry Chima. She had heard whispers from other villages about his strange ways. She begged her parents, "Please, Papa, Mama, I don't want to marry him. Something feels wrong." "Amora, this is for the good of the family," her father said. "Chima is a good man. He will take care of you." Amora cried, but her parents insisted. The wedding happened quickly. After the celebrations, Chima took Amora to his mansion. The moment she stepped inside, she felt cold fear. The house was huge, but it felt empty and eerie. That night, Chima revealed his true self. He locked Amora in a small, dark room. "This is where you will stay," he said with a cruel smile. "Don't bother shouting. No one will hear you." Amora was terrified. Days turned into weeks. Chima would only come into the room to take her menstrual blood for his rituals. He gave her food but kept her weak and miserable. When she begged to go home, he laughed. "Your parents think you're abroad. They'll never come for you," he said. Years passed. Amora became thinner and weaker, but she never stopped praying and planning. One day, after a ritual, Chima, in his arrogance, forgot to lock the door. Amora saw her chance. She crawled to the window and called for the gatekeeper, Ikena. "Ikena," she whispered, her voice trembling. "Please, help me. Chima has been hurting me for years. I can't take it anymore." Ikena froze. He had worked for Chima for years but never imagined such evil. "Madam, are you serious?" he asked. "Yes. Please, I beg you," Amora cried, tears rolling down her cheeks. Ikena decided to risk everything. That night, while Chima was at his office, Ikena carried Amora out of the house and placed her in a bus. "Driver, take her to her village. Don't tell anyone," he said before vanishing into the night. When Amora reached her family's home, her parents couldn't believe their eyes. "Amora, is it really you?" her mother screamed, running to hold her. "Papa, Mama," Amora said weakly, "Chima locked me up for years. He lied to you. He's been using me for evil rituals." Her father was horrified. "What? No, Amora, you must go back. That man is dangerous. He will destroy us." But Amora refused. "Papa, this must end. If we stay silent, he will keep hurting other girls." The news of Amora's return spread through the village like wildfire. The king and elders called a meeting. They invited the police to help them catch Chima. When Chima arrived, pretending to look for his missing wife, the villagers confronted him. "Where is Amora?" they demanded. "She went abroad to study," Chima lied confidently. "Liar!" Amora's voice rang out as she stepped forward, supported by the villagers. Chima's face turned pale. You locked me up and used me for rituals. Your time is up. Before Chima could escape, the police arrested him. The villagers shouted in anger, throwing stones at him as he was dragged away. Chima's punishment was severe. His riches were taken away, and his name was cursed forever. The village made sure no one else suffered like Amora again. As for Amora, she slowly healed with her family's love. Though her scars ran deep, she became a symbol of courage and hope for all the villages. The end. This is a true life story, so please. 1. Be careful who you marry. Riches don't always mean goodness. True character matters. 2. Forced marriage can be dangerous. Parents should not give their children to strangers just because of wealth. 3. Evil cannot stay hidden forever. No matter how long a secret lasts, the truth will come out. 4. Justice always wins. Chima thought he was untouchable, but in the end, he was punished. 5. Kindness can save a life. The gatekeeper risked everything to save Amora, showing that one good heart can make a difference. Just like. Look at verse 17, for nothing is hidden that will not be made manifest, nor is anything secret that will not be known and come to light. And please always remember that greed and wickedness will always be exposed, and justice will come, no matter how long it takes. Thanks for watching. Do well to subscribe to help grow our channel and click on the bell icon to get notified whenever I post a video and link and leave a comment. See you on my next story.